Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. If this is your first time, my name is Sharon and this is Jael Nations for Christ Ministries. In this place, we give words of encouragement, intercession, and prophetic words as the Lord gives grace and utterance daily. Today, I am coming with a prophetic word. And let me use the word. It's a prophetic word though, but with some form of consolation, if that's what it should be. A prophetic word and consolation to somebody who thinks that they have failed God, they have failed themselves, they have failed their family, they have made wrong decisions, they have made wrong choices, they have gone where they shouldn't go and come up or meet hard times on the way. And basically some other things that might have happened to somebody that has put them in a state of depression, worries, anxiety, whatever name it can be called. This word is for you today. This word is for you today. God would have me come to you, that one person, by the way, to hear this word. He knows what you've done. And he said that it will all work together for your good. Yes, that wrong choice, that wrong decision, that wrong action will ultimately work for your good. How do I mean? I'm going to give a brief story of myself. I said that from the beginning of this whole channel thing. I've always told you that I went through stuff. And the Lord would have me use my stories at some point where it is relevant in different videos to give examples so that somebody somewhere will know that their life has not ended with their mistake or ended with what they didn't do or what they did. You get? So this is one of such videos where I would use my examples, my stories, as part of it to help somebody. You feel you have taken a wrong step or you have made wrong decisions in the past. Who hasn't, by the way? But my story, I pray today that you can pick one or two things from it. And this is not the entire thing, My journey is not the same as yours. But whatever God would have you learn from me, please pick. And I pray God uses it for his glory. At a point in my life, as I said, there were times that God would tell me things. At that point, I wasn't hearing God. I told you guys there was a time I was wondering how does God speak? I don't understand. And at that point, I had a lot of friends, a lot of them, all over the place. And I was too distracted from the things of God. Even though I was a Christian, by the way, I was a Christian. I've been a Christian for a while. But I was too distracted from the things of God. I wasn't really taking it too seriously. Mine is just to live right and go to church and come back. I didn't know God had anything for me in the future to do for him. But I just knew there was something about me that won't allow me live the things of God alone. But I didn't want to sacrifice by going, going deeper in the knowledge of the things of God. No, I just wanted that surface Christianity and all that. And that wasn't what God had in mind for me. And the circle I had at that point, the friends I had at that point were huge distractions. And I was living in a certain city, and suddenly, for no reason, let me not say the Lord now. I just upped and left the city. This is a city I've been in for years. Most of my friends, most of people I knew I could associate with, do business with, lived in that city. So when I just woke up from the blues and said I was leaving town, to a city where I had nobody as friend. My friends there thought something was wrong. Even I didn't know why I made that decision. I didn't know. And many years after, I still didn't know. But I just found myself leave. And when I left, trust me, my suffering began in the new city. I was down and out totally. So it looked like, oh, this decision was a bad one. You shouldn't have left. I was doing well in my former city, but I now came to a city where I was down and out. I had no friends to run to. And even when I call up friends in the former city to assist me, sometimes some will ask questions like, why did you leave where you were doing well and now go to that place? We told you when you were leaving, you said you want to leave. So after getting much rebuke and certain words that always keep me down from some of them, not all of them. There were some nice ones still who assisted the best way they could till they got tired and blocked me off. So at that point, I was not asking myself, why did I even leave that city? Why? It wasn't making sense. And eventually, when God brought me to the place where he had gotten my attention, he began to unravel it all to me. And when I now began to understand my call to do his will, it now became clear to me why he needed to separate me from certain persons. The movement wasn't really a right choice to make at the time, but God made me make it anyway. I didn't know it was God at the time, but I just thought it was my mind telling me just leave. But now I see him in it. I see the hand of God in it. Because if I didn't leave such persons or leave such places, I will still be small. I will still not know why I am born anyway. I will still not know this assignment that I'm now doing. I still will not be able to reach this number of persons that are even listening to me. When I see you guys listen to me, sometimes I'm amazed. Like, really, people are listening to me. But that is what God can do. This is to tell you that decision you made, it may not be a wise one, and it turned out not to work for you. It didn't turn out to be what you thought it would be. But God says he's going to use it for your good. We all know the story of Joseph in the Bible. God gave him visions, dreams of what he would become. However it was that he left his father's house and went to another city, we know the story of how his brothers sold him. Some of us, our brothers didn't sell us, we sold ourselves. You get? But the issue is, however God arranges your journey, it will work for your good. Whether it was your choice, your actions that went wrong along the line, it will work for your good. Stop beating yourself up. This is what God brought me here to tell somebody. Stop beating yourself up. You have made the mistake. Who didn't? Some of us, if they equate our mistakes that we made in life, I've said it severally and I'll still keep saying it, I will not be here with you. So let me read the scripture to you quickly, because right now, I'm sure you have seen the video getting very dark. It's threatening to rain out here. And I want to get this video out as best as I can. Please pardon any noise, pardon anything you hear in the background. Pardon it. Just listen to this word and let God help you understand it. The scripture, of course, is a popular scripture. It's from Romans. Romans 8 verse 28 says, "And we know that all things work together for good to them that love God, to them who are called." That's the place I want you to get. To them who are called. That is the very place I want you to get. If God has called you, whatever journey you navigate in life, it will ultimately land you in his perfect will. Good or bad, good or bad, good or bad. Are you getting me right now, friend? Good or bad. And it says finally, for who are called according to his purpose. Pardon me, let me repeat that scripture entirely. It said, and we know, now I know how my has been and how it is going, that all things work together for good to them that love God. Do you love God? To them who are called according to his purpose. So if you love God and called to his purpose, that mistake, that error, that wrong decision, that wrong choice, that movement you made when you thought you heard God but it wasn't God speaking, God says he's turning everything for your good. And trust me, it is working out for you. It is working out for you. So my friend, this is your word today. On this extreme weather where everything is getting dark, I had to put on the phone lights. I pray you just hear the word. Forget the face. We are not looking for the face right now. Jesus is Lord over the face and the video and the channel. Just hear his word. Wherever you are going through stuff now, no matter how dark the weather, no matter how dark the season, God is bringing you out. I can assure you that. Thank you for listening to me and have a blessed day, friends. See you in my next video. Bye-bye.